What's going on, everybody? I'm Primetime 21st, and welcome to Tecmo Bowl. I have this on NES, but I just got this the YouTube gaming app where I seen um, where you can live stream from your phone, and I have an emulator on here, and I have Tecmo Bowl, which I love to play a lot on here, and sometimes, unless you have like a Bluetooth controller or something like that, it's kind of hard to play old NES games on your phone. So Tecmo Bowl, I find it kind of easy on the phone. I'm playing on an Android device, and Tecmo Bowl, I love Tecmo Bowl, and we're going to get into it right here. Um, now, I'd like to pick my favorite team, but unfortunately, my favorite team didn't exist yet. My favorite team is the Tennessee Titans. And, well, around this time, they would have been the Houston Oilers, but yet they still didn't make the cut to the game. So if I have to pick, let's see. I'm going to go Chicago. And it looks like I'm going to end up playing San Francisco. So we got the Bears and the 49ers. Hey, you know what? I just noticed up on the screen there, or up on the scoreboard, it said Rygar. Now, I don't know what year Rygar came out on NES, but I wonder if that's what that is. I never knew that until just now. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, for those of you who don't know what Tecmo Bowl is, it's not like your Madden today. You get 4 basic plays. You get 2 runs and 2 pass plays. Same on defense. You get 2 defensive plays to stop the run and 2 defensive plays to stop the pass. So pretty simple stuff. So I've got the ball first, and I think we're going to go with the pass. And not good. Come up with a sack there first. Start of the game, we get sacked. 2nd and 14. Drop back again. There's a man over the middle. Almost pick up the first down. I'm just going to go with the pass again. I got to go with the pass on third and 3. There it is. He's wide open there. So we get the first down. So anyway, I'm doing this live stream, and I've got a chat box here, and someone asked me, how do you win the game? Like, how do you, well, you can win a bunch of games, or, I mean, you can just play, well, first of all, let me just start by saying, this game originally started as an arcade game. It was, I want to think it was 1987 this game came out in the arcade, and was later released as a port to the NES in 1989. Here we go, got us a first down again, crossing the 50, down to the 35. Alright, I've been passing all this time. I'm going to go for a run here. But anyway, there's 12 teams in the game, and you select a team, and what you do is you just, you got to beat 11 teams. Of course, you're not going to play yourself, so that's exactly what you do. You just go through the list. Every time you beat somebody, you'll get a password. In case you're done playing, you type that password in, and it'll pick you up right where you left off. Because remember, you didn't have saves here yet, unless you were special like The Legend of Zelda. I still haven't really looked into that, but that game did have its own little save system and something with the cartridge. But There we go. We got our first touchdown here. Willie Galt up 6-0. Going for the point after. And we nailed it. So, alright, we're up 7-0. But as I was saying, yeah, you just go through, you beat 11 teams. After you beat your 11 teams, that's it. That's the game. So, alright, we're on defense. Like I said, you got 2 offensive play, or 2 defensive. Oh, you know what? Guess I was wrong. Looks like I've got 3 pass plays to defend and 1 run. I'm not sure how similar these runs and stuff are, but obviously the teams have different playbooks. But you still have 4 plays no matter what. But a big difference between the arcade game and oh, here we go. Oh, he caught that, man. I thought I had that intercepted. But a big difference between the arcade version and the NES version. In the arcade, you could play up to 4 players, but when it was ported to the NES, you was only able to play 2 players, 1 or 2 players. That was it. So, but there's another way. I mean, you can play this on. Man, they're really passing down my throat right now. But you could play this on. Well, it came out on Game Boy, I think, in 1991. Yeah, 1991. It came out on Game Boy. I had it. And then this is also on the Wii, the original Wii, not the Wii U. Well, it is on the Wii U, but the arcade version is on the Wii. Under Virtual Console for NES. You can get the NES version on the original Wii, and you can get the arcade version. But just on the Wii U, as of right now, it's just the NES version. I haven't played a whole lot of the arcade version. I've always just played this. Alright, there they go. They tied it up. Well, if they get this kick here, they'll tie it up. There it is. Tie game, 7-7. Got another comment here in the chat. Someone asked me, why no sound? Well, I would normally... Man, I think I might take this all the way back. Maybe. I think I spoke too soon. Ah, you got me. Yeah, Rygar. I'm telling you, that's got to be Rygar. It even looks like the writing for the game. The text for the game. But anyway. I have a comment here, and someone asked me, why no music? Well, that is simply because the second I probably let Tecmo Bowl music play, I will probably be smacked with a copyright. So I know the same exact thing is for The Legend of Zelda. I've seen a lot of people just on here on YouTube play through the game with the volume off because they don't want to get hit with a copyright. So I'm just playing it safe. But I love the Tecmo Bowl music, so it's sad that I'm not able to play that right now. So yeah, this is not like your normal Madden. I mean, Madden is a whole different kind of story. Madden, you've got huge playbooks, and this is basic stuff. Man, I'll tell you, they're killing me on that pass. Now, I read once before that Tecmo Bowl was trying to become the very first game, the very first NFL game, to have the players' names. Yeah. Here we go. We're tied back up again with this kick. But they tried to be the very first game to get the NFL players. And, well, ooh, they missed it. But it turned out, I read that LJN's NFL was the very first game to get the actual players' names. So Tecmo Bowl wasn't far behind. I'm sure they were the second, because especially when I'm on defense, I think I usually, if I read right, oh no, ooh, I thought I was going to throw a pick there. Ends up with a first down, so that's pretty nice. Over the middle, we'll pick up another first down as we cross the 50. Today in Madden, everyone's like, oh, Madden looks beautiful. I'd rather play Madden, but with me, honestly, graphics have never been a big thing for me. If I'm having fun playing this game, that's all that matters. I don't care how it looks. But I grew up on the NES, even though the NES was, the NES came out like, God, I want to think, at least, at least 8 years before I was born. So, I just remember when I was real little, here we go, he's in. I just remember before I was little, or when I was little, there was just always an NES at the house. It wasn't bought for me or anything. It was just always there. I don't know if it was my mom or my dad's, but it was just always there. And I grew up on that. And I got a Sega Genesis. And I think the PlayStation 1 came out in 95. I could be wrong. But I didn't get a PlayStation 1 till like 98, so I was playing NES and Sega Genesis till 98. Then I got my PlayStation 1. It was, oh gee, I knew I wanted a PlayStation 1 when I had went to a friend's house and they had Tomb Raider, and I tried Tomb Raider out, and I fell in love with it. It was just the original Tomb Raider 1, and I fell in love with it. I was like, man, this is awesome. So here we are, we're at halftime. Got our little halftime slideshow, pictures of the cheerleaders and the fans, and the band. Okay, I'm going to kick off here. I'm up 21-13, so I was able to score there before the half. Good stop there. Now, if you look up there at the top of the screen, it tells you what player you are. There on the left, that's me. I'm about to... There we go. I just made that tackle there. But if you look up at the right, that's the offensive player there, and that's Joe Montana, and I am Ron Rivera, who is now the head coach for the Carolina Panthers. But there's Mike Singletary here. I'm gonna be Mike Singletary, and oh, they caught me off guard there. I didn't think. I thought he was gonna run it. But as I had mentioned, the NES was always just there at my house, and this, Jerry Rice. There's Jerry Rice with the touchdown. But this was one of the games that was always just there. I mean, there was a box full, and oh, that's gonna hurt him. That's 2 missed field goals, so that's not gonna that's gonna hurt. But there was a big box full of NES games, and then we also had I don't know, it was like I don't know what to call it, like a shelf or a Nintendo stand. It had Mario on it, and that thing was full of games. I remember playing this a lot, especially me and my cousins, like Thanksgiving family dinners. We'd play this. Of course, everybody had original Super Mario Brothers. The Duck Hunt combo, Mario and Duck Hunt. I had Paperboy. I love Paperboy. I still love Paperboy. I'm going to do a video. I should probably do a video on Paperboy. But me and my sister, we played Paperboy all the time. Not too long ago, I don't know what it was for. We all got together for a cookout or something, and I brought Paperboy. We played some Paperboy like old times. It was fun. But that's what I'm talking about. That's why I love NES. There's sometimes, going back to graphics, and I said that, graphics to me don't mean a whole lot. If I'm having fun playing the game and I'm making memories playing the game, that's all that matters to me. And so I got a lot of good childhood memories playing the NES and the Sega Genesis. But I mean, I missed out on a whole lot because I went straight from NES and Sega Genesis to PlayStation 1, so I missed out on the Nintendo 64. I didn't get a Nintendo 64. I mean, I had a neighbor who had a Nintendo 64, and I'd play like Mario Kart and that kind of stuff. But I just I wanted a PlayStation, and so I missed out on the Nintendo 64. I missed out on the Sega Saturn. No hate for the Sega Saturn, but I heard it wasn't too good of too great of. I didn't miss out on a whole lot. But I own one now. Same with the Dreamcast. I didn't have a Dreamcast at the time. When I finally did get a Dreamcast, all these years later, I can't figure out why the thing failed. I thought it was amazing. I love the Dreamcast. But that's just what I'm saying. Back then, we thought these games looked incredible. Now we look back at them and think, oh, well, those look horrible. But, like I said, graphics don't mean anything to me. If I'm having fun making memories with friends and family playing games, that's all that matters. That's why I love games to this day. Ooh, pass incomplete. We were in the final quarter. Coming up big on the sack there. 3rd down and 11. And he's wide open in the end zone. But they're still going to end up being short there because of the 2 missed field goals. They're probably going to hope to make this one. And they do. They got it. So there's our score for now. Let me see, we've got how much time left. A pretty good kick. We got 1:09, and I'm up 28-26. Chicago over 49ers. Ooh, they come up big there. I thought I was going to be able to return that. Pretty far out, but over the middle again here with the pass. We got the 1st down. Like I said, pretty simple stuff. Even if you're not a football fan, you don't know a whole lot about football. Tecmo Bowl, and you want, I mean, you want to play some football for some odd reason. Tecmo Bowl is your game. It's what you want to play. It's simple stuff. It's fun. They're gonna get me there with the sack. Somebody just commented me and told me that on the scoreboard, it is in fact an Easter egg for, I guess it would be considered an Easter egg. You're right, I guess it would, for Rygar. So, like I said, I don't know the year Rygar came out. If someone knows the year, that would really let us know. I would know for sure if we had the year that Rygar came out. If it was before this, before the NES version of Tecmo Bowl. Look at that beautiful kick right there. Before the NES version of Tecmo Bowl came out, which was 1989. If Rygar came out before that, that is definitely what had happened there. But then again, Rygar could have been in the making. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. I want to think that that's there because of that. That's another thing I love. I love Easter eggs in video games. I think they're awesome. It could be something as small as, maybe. Well, actually, I don't know what game it is. I seen a video of it where in a Crash Bandicoot game, I think it's called Twin Sanity. There's a part where you're somewhere and there's a box of gems or something, and Spyro the Dragon's in the game, and I'm like, that is awesome. That is really, it's just to see, Spyro in a Crash Bandicoot game is awesome. Oh man, I didn't even see where he was. I only got 4 seconds left, so this game is done. We're going to get out of here with the win. Probably final play of the game right here. And it's going to be intercepted by Ron Rivera. And that's going to be the game. Right there it is again. Rygar. Right there in the top left. So here it is. Tecmo Bowl Sports News. Chicago wins. Here's your password down here at the bottom. You enter this password and it just it'll put you right back where you left off. So I just wanted to share Tecmo Bowl with you guys, and I really enjoy Tecmo Bowl. So that'll do it for me, and thank you guys for watching.